Guys, I am back. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to 90 Days of Noni and Wisdom. Hey, TikTok. Hello, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So I am super excited to be back, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all why I was MIA for the last 3 days. So come on in the room. Come on in the room. You guys, my name is Cheryl Mazzie. I am the CEO and creator of Ladies of Faith Over Fear, which is a sisterhood, a community, right? A membership, and we help women to heal from trauma from the inside out, right? So we're a ministry, a sisterhood, a community, and we really love to help women become the best versions of themselves. And Ladies of Faith Over Fear, we have multiple ways where you can connect with us. We have a community, y'all, that you can be a part of where it's absolutely all women, but it's a place where you can get your cup filled back up on a daily basis. If you want more information on that community, please feel free to click the link in my bio and click on Ladies of Faith Over Fear Community. Oh, yeah, my little hair trying to do what it didn't want to do this morning. Click on Ladies of Faith Over Fear Community, and it'll tell you all about the community, right? But it's a place where you can get your cup filled back up. And so that's who I am. That's what I do, y'all. I'm a wife. I'm a mommy of 5, and I help women to heal from the inside out. And so on today, you guys, with 90 Days of Noni and Wisdom, I'm talking about the amazing Noni juice, okay? And so with Noni helps with lots of things, y'all. It is Men's Health Month, okay? So if you are a man, and you are watching, I want you to listen to this little bit right quick, right? So men, most of the time, they don't go to the doctors on a regular basis just to make sure that their body is good, and we have to start to be proactive versus reactive, all right? And so Noni juice is going to help you really boost your immune system. It's going to help you with energy. It's also going to help you with stamina and libido. Okay. So it is Men's Health Month. And one of the things that I'm making sure that all the men that I know, right, that they're able to feel good on the inside, just like us as women. And Noni juice is going to help you with that. We have what's called Noni and Renew, and it helps men in that area when it comes to libido, right? So that's Noni juice and our Renew. Renew is something that helps you sleep. It helps aid in making sure that you have a great night's sleep and you wake up in the morning and you feel renewed, right? So if you want more information on that, you can go to the link in my bio and I would love to help you. Or you can just hit me up in the inbox and say, hey, Cheryl, I'm reaching out to you about the Noni and the Renew. How can I get it? I would love to help you. All right. So that's with the Noni and the Renew. So on today, before I actually go over the products that I take on a daily basis, I want to talk about being burnt out, because burnout is real, especially as an entrepreneur. I seen my mentor. She did a reel, right, about entrepreneur burnout, and that is real. It really is real, right? And so for me, I'm also a mommy and a wife. I wear multiple hats. And so this week I was just burnt out and I had to listen to my body. My body said, sit still, get you some rest, stay in the bed a little longer, right? And go to bed a little early. And that's what I had to do. Even though I know that I had committed to doing 90 days of Noni and Wisdom, but if I don't take care of my body, I can't do the 90 days of Noni and Wisdom. And a lot of times we don't listen to our body. We don't listen to our body until we're sick. We don't listen to our body. Good morning, Toya. We don't listen to our body until we are actually just not feeling the best, right? So we got to be proactive and start to listen to our body, treat our body good, treat our body right, so that we can do all of the things that we desire to do. Like it started on Tuesday. I had to go help one of my adult children. She needed me to help and go with her somewhere on Tuesday, and it took a long time. Okay. And when I came home on Tuesday, I also have some chickens. The baby chickens had got out. Okay. And so I'm in Texas, and that weather it is hot in Texas. It is like an oven outside, literally 100-degree temperature. And running around the yard with chickens for about an hour, baby, I was wore out and tired. So I had to lay it down. And from there, I just had to recognize, look, I really need to get some rest. And so that's why I was out of commission for the last couple. Yeah, the heat is very disrespectful the last couple of days, but I am back, y'all. And I want to talk about that. Burnout is real, and how to recognize that you need to rest. One, when you just don't feel like doing what you normally like to do, or or if mine is all over the place, like you just feel like everything is just all over the place, and you can't focus like you need to focus, then you need to learn how to sit your tail down and get you some rest, right? Make sure you recognize the signs. When you feel overwhelmed, take some time and just sit still and ask yourself a question, right? Am I good? And if you're not good, do what it takes to become good. It's okay to not be okay, right? It is. It's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay to stay there. When you realize that you're not okay, well, what am I going to do to, rectify me not being okay? All right. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that, and understand that you matter. You matter. You matter. And so you cannot take care of everybody that you are responsible for, right? If you don't take care of you. Like if I don't make sure that I'm good, I'm not able to take care of all of the people that I'm responsible for, all of the things that I am responsible for. And guess what? I also want to live a long time. And so in order to live a long time, what that means, I got to take care of my vessel. You as well, take care of your vessels. Y'all we work. We work to pay bills. We work to buy things. We work for all of the material things, but we got to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. All right. So that is the message that I really want to portray on today, is make sure you take care of you. Make sure you take care of your body. Your health is important. Don't be so focused with working all the time to where you cannot have a moment to make sure that you are good, moments to even enjoy the fruit of your labor. Right? Life is not just about working all the time and paying bills. Yes, we have to pay bills. Yes, we have responsibilities. But I truly in my heart do not believe that God placed us here just to work, just to pay bills, just to get by. God said, live life and live life abundantly, right? And so you got to be willing to live and not just, work, and not just moving all the time. So make sure that you recognize your body when you're not feeling well, and take care of your body and be really proactive, because you don't want to be the person that just completely disregards their body, and then one day your body just start to break down and break down slowly to where you're completely out of commission. All right. So I don't know who need to hear that, but take care of yourself. All right. So that is the piece of wisdom for today. And so these are the products that I take on a regular basis. All right. If you guys are watching me, let me know where you guys are tuning in from, because I got some people watching from all different platforms. I would love to know where you guys are tuning in from. All right. So I take the Noni. I take Noni for boosting my immune system. I take Noni for inflammation. It's really, really good for inflammation, y'all. It's also good for pain, any type of pain, joint pain, toothaches. We had a testimony on aches the other day. If you have cycles, like if you have a heavy flow, if you have pain during your cycle, Noni is going to help you with that. Any issue that you are dealing with, get you some Noni. All right. I also take Moa. Moa helps with, for me, it helps me like with not feeling any type of pain. I go to the gym 5 days a week. And so when I go to the gym, sometimes your body aches, right? Especially when you go up a notch on your weight. And so the Moa helps me with that. And my body just feels so different when I take Moa. So I take these two. These are two things that I will take for the rest of my life, because they make me feel absolutely amazing. Y'all, I'm 41 and I feel like I'm 21 in my body. All right. I take these two. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to open these up right quick. And I'm going to take them. And so to use Noni, you do not have to pour it in a cup. You can take it right out of, you can drink it right out of this little pouch. However, for demonstration purposes, I am taking it in the cup so you guys can see. All right. The next thing I am going to take is my Rejuvenex. Okay. So I love Rejuvenex. Rejuvenex helps with energy. Okay. And focus. All right. If you're somebody that wear lots of hats and you really like, hey, look, I need to be focused. I need to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do and get it done throughout the day. Rejuvenex helps with that. I take 3 of these a day. You could take up to 4. I like to do 3. I'm just right with the 3. All right, so I'm going to take those. I also take Vanali. Okay. So Vanali helps with lots of things. It helps with skin, it helps with cellulite, it helps with eyes, heart, lungs. But what I love that it helps me with is my sinuses and allergies. Okay. I used to be one of those people that make the noises in the morning time, snotting and snorting all over the place. Vanali helps me to not do that. Right. So I take 3 a day. Some people take up to 4 a day, just depending on how chronic your sinuses are. So I don't take any over-the-counter medicine or any prescribed medicine. I take all supplements. Okay, I'm a proactive prevention. Yep, proactive preventative person versus something happening to me and I need to take something over the counter. All right. I prefer the holistic approach. So all of these products are for people that prefer to do things holistically, right? So that's Vanali. Another thing I take is a probiotic. So I take this every single day. All right. So all of these products that I just talked to you about, if you would like more information about them, do not hesitate to hit me up in my DM and say, hey, Cheryl, I want more information on a particular product. And I got you. All right. I'm opening up a brand new probiotic. So that's what's taking so long. Okay. And then the next 2 things I take is all of organo. I like this. It helps with any type of health issues that you may be dealing with. I started taking the all of organo when I had hives. Hives came out of nowhere and I had hives and I started to take that. So we're going to do about 6 drops of that, all of organo. And then the last thing that I'm going to put in my little mixture is black seed oil. Okay. So you can look up the benefits of all of organo and black seed oil for your own informational purposes. But these are the things that I take every single morning. And I feel so good, y'all. Feel so good. And I'm going to put this in my little mixture. And then I'm going to use my little froster. Yeah, I love the vanilla too, sis. And I'm going to mix it up. Just a little mix. And then I'm going to take my pills. And y'all might be like, whoa, that's a lot of pills. Guess what, y'all? I personally do not want to be one of those people, and it's no disrespect, right? And it's no judgment, but I do not want to be somebody that have a bag full of pills that they take every single day. I would rather take 20 supplements, feel absolutely amazing, and not have to take any medication any day of the week. Okay. I prefer all natural things versus taking medication that if I take it, right, it's not really helping the issue. It's just pacifying the issue. It's not going to the root cause of the issue. And so I don't want to be on something that I have to be on all the time. Oh, Noni also helps y'all with blood sugar. It helps with hypertension. Okay. It helps with any type of health ailment that you are dealing with. Like even if you have bagged up bowels, it's going to help you with that. IBS, it's going to help you with that. So whatever issue that you may be dealing with, just hit me up and say, hey, Cheryl, I'm dealing with this issue. What can you recommend for me to take? Right. Because we have over 162 products. These are just some of the products that I take. It's not even all of them, just some of the products that I take that I wanted to make sure that I share with you as part of my morning routine. All right. So let me just take my products right quick. All right. So that is the products that I take. Those are the products that I take. All right. And so I just want to encourage you guys on today, because it is Faith Over Fear Friday. I want to encourage you guys to do something today that you've been very fearful of doing, right? Do something that God has been placing on your heart every single day. Every day you wake up, God is putting in your spirit to do this thing, whatever that thing is, right? I want you to do it. I want you to step out on faith, right? And have faith that that thing is going to happen. Faith is the thing that activates in the kingdom, right? In the spiritual realm, having faith, right? You cannot activate the things that God has for you without having faith, y'all. Like you got to be willing to be able to see that thing before you see that thing. Honestly, y'all. So I think this is year number 11 for me in entrepreneurship. Okay. So I started 11 years ago. And when I first got started in business 11 years ago, it was in direct sales. I'm still in direct sales, but it was in direct sales. And, I had so many big dreams and vision because I was enlightened. I was enlightened on a whole new world. Like things that I didn't even think was possible for me, right? It started to be possible. I started to dream again. Because a lot of times, like once we graduate high school and we go into the real world, those dreams and those imaginations that we had as children start to die down. And so when I got introduced to direct sales and network marketing 11 years ago, I started to dream again. And God started to download in me the things that he wanted me to be able to do. And so, like, I could see that thing, right, 11 years ago, but I wasn't walking in it like I'm walking in it now, right? So I had to be able to envision the life that I have now. I had to be able to envision that years ago, and I had to have faith, right? That thing will actually happen, that I will be able to walk in my purpose fully, not even knowing what my purpose was 11 years ago. I didn't know what it was, but I continue to ask God to show me what my purpose is. I continue to, work on myself. I continue to put myself in places of growth, right? And development. I continue to make sure that I was around the right people that would help pull those things out of me. And the vision had to be there, but not only the vision, y'all, the faith. Like you got to be able to believe that that thing is going to happen before it actually happened, before you walk in that thing. Like you got to visualize that thing and see it, that it's going to happen before it happened. And you got to work. Like you got to really put some work in. Faith without works is dead. Like the things that this day and time, it didn't happen because I just, had faith that it was going to happen. But I had to not only have faith, but I had to put in the work. Y'all, my ministry is called Ladies of Faith Over Fear. And that also comes with trials, y'all, that I had to overcome. Things that I had to stand on faith on, right? That thing was going to happen. So I just want to encourage you guys to know that you got to be willing to have faith, but not only have faith, you got to be willing to take action to do what God has called you to do. If he keep placing it in your heart, if he keep putting it before your eyes, if he keep putting it before your ear gates, whether you hear something on a podcast or hear something on the radio or somebody say something to you and it's God speaking to you in different ways, then you got to recognize that thing. Well, maybe this is something that God wants me to do. Maybe this is something that I am supposed to be doing, and do that thing. And even if you don't know, right, how to do that thing, ask God to give you the provision. Ask God to give you the destiny helpers. Ask God to give you the strength to endure the things that's required to walk in that place that he is calling you to walk in. Because guess what? Walking in your purpose is not easy. It's not. It's not easy. And it's not for the weak and faint at heart walking in your purpose, but it is worth it. Because when you walk in your purpose, when you have faith, when you become that lady of faith over fear, when you become that man of faith over fear, God is going to really honor what you do, right? He's going to honor the obedience. That's the piece that you have to have. Obedience to God, right? I'm going to walk in the will of God, in God's will. I'm not going to walk in what I want to do, but when you truly, come on, when you truly say, okay, I'm going to take my hands off this thing. I am going to have faith. I am going to walk in obedience. I am going to trust God. I am going to allow him to lead me. God is going to honor that thing because you have been obedient. Like you have to be obedient. That is like a true principle of the kingdom of God. For those that believe in Jesus Christ, for those that believe in Yahweh, for those that believe in Abba, you got to understand that in order for you to see the fullness and walk in the full abundance of what God has for you in the kingdom, you got to be obedient. you got to have faith. Faith without works is dead. So if God has been placing something on your heart to do it. All right. So I got to get off this thing. Let me also remind you guys, if you share, because it have to be for next Friday, if you share the video and I'm able to see that you shared it on Facebook, your name will go into a drawing for free products, right? So I'll give away 4-day supply of this, a 4-day supply of this, one of my workbooks, or one of my books that I have personally wrote, because I am an author, you guys. I'm an author of 2 books. I have a 30-day guide that helps with healing. And then I also have a book that focuses on servant leadership, right? Like, you got to be able to see that thing before you see that thing, right? So I just want to encourage you guys to make sure that you share so that you have that opportunity to win some prizes. And lastly, we have a 30-day challenge that is starting on June the 17th. That 30-day challenge consists of you using our Noni Skinny body system. That's with the Noni juice and our skinny drops. I use those products to lose 41 pounds. I stopped using them for a while because I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't gain the weight back, right? And I have not gained the weight back. I wanted to make sure that I can start another 30-day journey and share it with you guys so that you guys can see the progress of what it looks like to consistently take the Noni and the skinny drops for 30 days, right? So if you would like to lose 10 pounds or more and you would like to join us, let me know. The great thing about the challenge is we have prizes on the table. So whoever loses the most amount of weight, that's a $200 cash prize. The second prize is for the second biggest loser is a box of skinny drops. The third prize for the next biggest loser is a bottle of Noni juice. So all of those are on the table. So if you've been like, you know what, I need to unbig this back, I'm ready to start a health and wellness journey, I'm ready to be serious about this thing, and you need some help, we're going to be there to help you. We have an accountability group. It's a Facebook group where we're going to share meals. We're going to share the recipe book that we have. We're going to share the meal guide that we have. We will share exercises in that group, and we'll also share health tips in that group. But in order to be a part of that group, and in order to be a part of the 30-day challenge, you have to be able to purchase the Noni Skinny body system, and that automatically puts you into the group. All right. So that is all that I have for you guys on today. And if this live blessed you in any shape, form, or fashion, put a 1 in the comments. And lastly, if you would like to make some extra income, right, by using these products, sharing it with your community, right? Because this is a product that every community needs. It's a holistic approach to all of the ailments that we deal with. If you would like to share this with your circle of influence, with your community, and get compensated for it, I would love to help you. All you have to do is say, Cheryl, I want to see how I can impact my community and make some extra income. All it takes is a one-time fee of $29.95 to get started in business. And then whatever products that you want to personally use for your own consumption, where you can use the products and share with other people, you purchase those products. And that gives you the ability to make extra income on a weekly basis and even a daily basis. We are showing our team how to make $100 a day with these Noni sachets, right? So, and you're doing it all with your cell phone, and we show you how to do it, right? So we have the system, we have the community, we have the leadership, we have the amazing servant leadership. Like, we have the best leadership in direct sales and network marketing. I am under the amazing Greg and Dr. Lanika Scott, and our leadership team is phenomenal, y'all. So not only will you be able to be coached by me, but you'll be able to be coached by some amazing 7 and 8 figure income earners, right? So join us in business. You can hit me up and say, hey, Cheryl, I want more information on the business. So that's all I got for you guys today. Make a decision today to have faith over fear and just do it. All right. And don't forget to stop ignoring the signs of your body, because overwhelm and burnout is real. Do not be a victim to it. All right. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, y'all. See y'all later on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining.